What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Blockchain Broadcast. My name is Joe with GameStarter, and I'm here to bring you all the latest in GameStarter news and news from around the crypto and broader market spaces as well. This week is one of the craziest weeks in traditional markets that I've seen in a long time. I definitely want to talk about it. I want to show you behind the scenes of what's going on about GameStarter. An exciting IGO partnered with Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam, and a couple other NFT and crypto stories as well. Before we get any further, if you wouldn't mind just hitting that like button for me and subscribe to our channel. Not only will it help me impress my boss, but it'll also help you stay up to date on all the latest. The first thing I want to talk about today is an upcoming IGO launching on the GameStarter platform, Haunted Space. Haunted Space plans to be the video game that brings play to earn to console gaming. It is a space adventure that allows you to explore, play, and earn your way through star-choked skies in an immersive exploration of time, space, and even the depths of human civilization itself. Boasting both single-player and multiplayer modes, players will be able to explore a unique and fascinating world that any gamer would love to adventure in. Haunted Space actually plans to release on PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam, putting out their single-player game later this year in 2022, and their multiplayer version in 2023. Haunted Space has beautiful graphics with high-quality gameplay, and looks to be a pioneer in the play-to-earn gaming space, bringing our beloved blockchain gaming and NFTs to the console gaming world. Definitely go check out their website, learn more about this project, and see if this is one for you. I have to say I'm pretty excited for it, and I hope they do really well, as I think they have a chance to bring so many traditional gamers over to blockchain gaming. Next, as you might remember, we had a Dark Frontiers contest for 8 lucky NFT holders to actually play the pre-alpha of Dark Frontiers. Well, this past week our testers were able to log on and adventure through space, blasting aliens and mining crystals, and overall it sounds like they had a great time. We got some helpful feedback from our players, and we'll definitely be passing that information along to the rest of the team and developers. We cannot wait to get the game out for all the rest of the NFT holders to actually play, because we know you're gonna love it. And now, how about a quick market update? Well, Bitcoin and Ethereum saw a nice rally last week, with Bitcoin climbing over 27% all the way up past 24K. We're in a bit of a cool down phase at this point, and I think a lot of people are holding their breaths for this week, as this is a crazy week in traditional markets. Firstly, we have another FOMC meeting. We're gonna hear more about inflation and what the Fed is planning to do with interest rates. Right now, it seems that everyone's debating between 75 and 100 basis point increase, but only time will tell to see what actually happens. We also have huge stock reports coming out, with a lot of the tech giants coming out with their earnings for this last quarter. Based on what those earnings show, it could have a significant effect on the overall market, and I think it's safe to say that we're going to see a lot of volatility in this next week. And finally, numbers from the second quarter GDP are also being released this week, and we'll finally get to see if we're officially in a recession. I'm going to give you one guess as to what I'm planning to do this week as far as my investments go. You got that right, I'm still dollar cost averaging into my long-term positions. Now, I like to try to keep you updated on where I'm keeping my money and what I'm using to dollar cost average into my positions, because let's be real, for me, simplicity and automation is important. I'm personally back on the Robinhood app right now, and that's for a couple reasons. One, it seems to me that they've proven the test of time. They've been around for a while, they seem to be well established at this point, and while they've had some strange shenanigans, especially with the AMC debacle, as well as halted tradings in the past, overall I'm personally comfortable for having my money in there for longer holds. I love that their transactions are at least nominally free. They now have actual crypto wallets, which you can use to actually send your Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some of the other coins actually off the exchange, and I have to give it to them. They have one of the best dollar cost averaging interfaces that I have seen on crypto. You can set automated buys up to every day for as little as $1 a day on a handful of different cryptos, and I'm also growing my exposure to some of the traditional markets during this time as well. I'm also still playing around with Change Finance, which I'm coming to trust more and more. It is a DeFi platform, and I'm actually earning a good amount of APY in the form of the Change token, which I'm able to collect and sell about once a week to secure my earnings. This is not financial advice at all, but I personally feel comfortable with my money on these two platforms, and I invite you to go check them out and see what you think as well. Next, some huge gaming and NFT news, as Microsoft and Minecraft completely shut down the idea of NFTs and blockchain gaming developing on their platforms. Some of you may be familiar with NFT Worlds, a project built on the Minecraft platform that had both raised and spent hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, developing these worlds that people could buy and build on. Well, Microsoft made it clear that they wanted nothing to do with the project and going forward, third-party companies could not use their platform to develop Web3, blockchain, or other NFT projects. NFT Worlds instead said that they're going to build their own version of Minecraft and from the ground up build their own playground that they can actually build on. I wouldn't be surprised to see other projects join in and support that development as well. You can't help but wonder what happens next. Will history see them as villains standing in the way of progress and adoption, or will they be seen as heroes propping up the floodgates and prevent the terrible blockchain and NFT waves from flooding through their Web 2 environments? Only time will tell, but I have to say I think that they're just standing in the way of progress, but that's just an assumption and a guess, and that's all we can do right now. And finally, more fraudulent activities, as the CEO of Titanium Blockchain Infrastructure Securities pleads guilty to a $21 million fraud scheme. The crook admitted to falsifying white papers, raising money in their initial coin offering, faking his relationship with the Federal Reserve, faking reviews of his products, and then using the money raised from investors on his lavish lifestyle. Seems like the project was all smoke and mirrors, but this magician got caught and is ending up behind bars. Just another lesson to do your own research, dig deep, ask the hard questions, and be careful who you give your money to. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for this week. I hope you got something out of it. Thanks for listening in to our weekly recap. As I mentioned before, please like this video, subscribe to our channel so you can stay up to date on all the latest Game Starter news, as well as news from around the cryptos and more traditional market spaces as well. Thank you guys so much for listening. As always, I'm Joe from Game Starter, wishing you all the best in your blockchain endeavors. Peace.